Okay, well, here I am once again talking about my favorite subject other than prosperity, which is the accountability group, the 12-week year. Now, the 12-week year is based on a book written by Brian Moran, and it is basically saying, look, stop planning for the whole year, just really focus on this magic number, 84. 84 days. Listen, you can do anything for 84 days. And now I'm on the precipice to get through to 15 rounds of the 84 days, just 84 days. And that accountability group, we are a sellout. So we have new groups starting, so you can start in fall. And the thing about the 12-week year is it's kind of the sleeper approach. And what do I mean by that? It means that it's not in your face, it's not cray-cray, but you have to do your work. So it is an accountability group. An accountability group meets once a week. It's always on a Sunday. It's either at 9 a.m., 11 a.m., 1 in the afternoon, and sometimes we have an evening group. The idea is that you come each week to be accountable, that you keep track of your own score. I'm not checking on you. I'm not calling you. You get to do it. And that right there is the magic, is that you keep score. And everyone who hates accountability are like, oh, it's too tight. I can't do it. The reason that you are feeling that way is because you never learned how to do it. It's interesting. I was talking to a friend of mine who's a monk, and right, of course I would have a friend that's a monk. And he was talking about the fact that, all new monks have to learn to go to sleep. And it's part of his training was to learn how to properly put himself to bed. And he's like, no one teaches that. They just go to bed. And it is the same about how we keep promises to ourselves. And that no one actually taught you self-accountability because nobody knows how to do it. So the reason that people don't like accountability and why it's constraining is because they don't actually understand that it is life-giving. And that's really the position from my monk friend was sleep is life-giving. So you want to get to that restful stage as quickly as possible because, the bells are coming. He's got to get up really, really, really early. And so learning to put his body to sleep and to wake his body up was a big deal. And the same is true with your dreams and your goals and the things that you want to do. Some things are going to go to sleep and some things you're going to want to wake up. And in the 12-week year, that's all you have to people. It's 1 hour every week. It's actually 1 hour and 10 minutes. So yeah, because a lot of times, the first few weeks can be 1 hour, but everybody goes over because they love each other. And because the groups are full, so chances are I'm going to sneak 2 of you in. And sneaking 2 extra people in always takes an extra 10 minutes. So the benefit for you of going, gosh, do I want to learn something about myself? Do I want to learn a process that teaches me how to take my things and wake them up and put them to bed? And would I value tracking something? Would I value writing a book? Would I value learning how to meal plan? And people do every type of thing in that group. Sometimes, and the thing is that it's a very forgiving space and it's a very enlightening space because you are with people. Well, I don't know how an easy way to say it. You are with people of every age, of everywhere in the country, and they're all brilliant. And they're all brilliant and going through the same garbage you are. That makes it so much easier to show up because it's kind, it's thoughtful, it's loving, it's generous. Because it's also a Mickey-led group, right? Safe space. So it's okay that you're different. It's okay that you are, whatever age you are, that there is everyone in that group from age 19 to 85. So they're everything. And nothing is weirder than falling in love with a total stranger across the planet and going, gosh, I hope they reach their goals. I mean, stop. That really does happen. And they inspire you that as people get through their struggles of like, I didn't get it, I was doing this other thing, or I'm struggling with this thing, to just know that you only have to go 7 days of struggling with how you're going to do something. And you've got a whole group of 10 or 12 other people who are like, oh, let me put in the chat box some ideas for you. Oh, hey, Mary. Hey, Susie. Hey, Jenny. Hey, whatever. You know what? I love that. The other thing that happens is you get advice from all of those people. That is how we end every single group of like, give us your courage. Give us some courage. And that is surprisingly fulfilling all the way deep down. The other thing that's I think is amazing for me as the person who is the guide for that group is you get to watch people as they go through the process of taking care of themselves, of paying attention, of putting their own, like, I'm going to put my stuff, I'm going to put my list first every day. That I'm going to be like, okay, what do I got to get done? And it's always going towards the things that I want as an outcome. It's not just putting bullshit on my list. It's saying, look, I have 84 days that I'm going to just focus on hitting that target. That target might be cleaning out my closet. That target might be having a beautiful yard. That target might be having wellness time. That might be art. It might be, people, creative people, brilliant people have the best goals. And sometimes they're like, hey, I got to get my book of business together. Hey, I got to get all my stuff done. I built a YouTube channel just based on my 12-week year. I built, a draft to a book. For those who've been waiting on my book, yeah, it's in process. And that part of going, yep, I'm going to show up again. Yep, I'm going to show up again. Yep, I'm going to show up again for my own dreams. My own dreams. I'm going to put everything that I want front of mind every day, but I only have to do it for 84 days. And that makes it. Like, that's the untold secret. Now, we always take a big break so that you can take a breath. And remember that you can live without that. You can live without a system. You don't have to do the system every single day. During this 84 days, you got to. During this time, you need to be doing it every day. But then there's a break. And there's a break for like 6 weeks. So, okay. What has it done for me personally? I will tell you that it has changed what I think of mentorship. And for those of you who are coaching or doing some of these other things, to watch someone, look, I'm not coaching anyone. I'm not telling people what to do. I'm just loving on you. That's it. I'm holding space for a group of people to come together and really making sure that that subject matter is specific. What are you doing on your goals? How are you, how can we as a group of people help you get those goals together? That's it. But here's what happens. Is that you watch after about 3 rounds, people's shoulders start to come down. They start to see that they can do things. They start to feel that they have kept a promise to themselves. They feel more of themselves. They are more available emotionally to themselves, that they can be intimate. That it is not a fluke that you hear people say, this changed my life, or that I have never felt healthier as an adult, because you just got to show up. That's the thing. Just show up. It's every Sunday. Don't miss it. Don't ignore it. Just show up. Because what will happen as you start getting that process, as you start seeing other people struggle and gain and struggle and gain and struggle and gain, as you watch everyone else go through that same process of emotional garbage that you might have, you start to go, oh, that's solvable. Oh, I can do that. Oh, let me opt in just this little thing. Let me do this little thing. And I always tend to tell people, like, sometimes, like, however long it takes you to brush your teeth is all you have to do to invest in your goals, and you will start to feel better. you will start to feel better. So, it's an accomplishment that you earn for you, right? So anyway, I did it in the beginning because I wanted my friends to have something. I wanted them to have something for them. And people ask me all the time, like, how do you get so much done? And I would often share my systems, and I live on these 3x5 cards. If you've been in my business accountability groups, right? I live on 3x5 cards because that's like all I have. Like this for the day, this is what I got. And it keeps my palette small so that I can do big things. And that is a secret that I tell everybody. But people have asked me in all my groups, in all the major big things that I do in the world, like, how do you get it all done? And how do you seem happy? And how do you whatever? Well, because I'm going to follow through. I'm going to do things that are hard. For those of you who ever have been in Project Elf, you've watched me fail. You've watched me fail in a lot of million ways. The good news is that I get to fail very publicly, but it's easier to do that. At least I did, right? Like, at least I have that story to tell. And they're all good. they're awful to live through, but they're great. And when you look at how many stories we've told and how many lives we've changed, we did that with a list. And with a list that I kept moving forward every single day, even a little bit. So if you've even come to this part, that's 12 minutes in, thank you. Thank you for paying attention. Thank you for showing up. And this is your invite. You should try the 12-week year with an accountability group and with my accountability group, with my people, with my friends, because you are getting this because you are my friend, or you're somebody that knows my friend. That the people that sign up for this group are all people that came for a reason. And they came because they wanted something better for themselves, and they needed a safe place to be. And some people try it and they're like, yeah, man, I'm not ready for this. This is like, what is this piece of paper? Like, you're sending me a 15-page download of stuff I got to fill out. Ugh. It might not be for you then, but try it again. Pick it up again. If you tried it once and you're like, yeah, I didn't get that, I couldn't do it, it's whatever, try it again. Just pick it up again. We have a lot of people that come in, they get scared, they never show up again, then they come back again, and they're like, okay, I'm gonna try it again. Because guess what? The reason that I did it for all my friends, I kept it super low cost. It's $10 a week, so it's $120. It's just a ticket. It's so you have some skin in the game. I'm not doing it for free. You're not doing it for free, but I don't need to make a living off of it because I have a successful business. And I do it because I want my community to have you. I want my community to have you in all your magic, in all your brightness, in all the things that make you fabulous. That's why I'm doing it. So if you wonder, like, why am I giving up my Sundays? Like, I haven't given up my Sundays for anyone in 40 years. So yeah, it's for you. And why am I doing that? Because it is valuable. It is probably one of the most long-term valuable things I could give to the community. So I hope you join. I hope you hang out with us. I hope you get to fall in love with all these brilliant people from all over the country, and that you find a place, and that you find a place within yourself to say, I'm ready to be accountable to what my own thoughts and dreams are. And sometimes that's something as simple as having a beautiful yard. Sometimes that's something as simple as finishing all those sewing projects. Sometimes that's something as simple as having closets that don't fall out on you. So it can be everything. It can be big deal stuff. I want to build a website, or I want to build a business model, or whatever. It can be any of those things. But you only have to pick 3, and you do them for 84 days. 3 things, 84 days. Maximum 3, 84 days. I hope to see you soon.